Grand Project Gravity Pulse Motor Update. Basically, we've been struggling with the idea of how to, adequately increase the stroke length of the inverted solenoid, and the solution is to fabricate a solenoid engine that'll operate at a high RPM, and then use the friction wheel technique to transmit that energy to the main rotor. So basically, it'll be a a high RPM at the solenoid engine, and then it'll use like a step down gear train to transmit energy to the main rotor. Let's see, where is it? Oh, what I was thinking originally was a roller and wedge configuration, and as it came by, the pulse motor would, or the linear pulse motor would trigger, push against the wedge, but the solenoid engine operating at a high RPM using the friction wheel technique to transmit energy to the main rotor is much more practical. The scooter motors should be showing up today, and we have all the parts, so we should be able to test that out. The attractive thing about the inverted solenoid is the voltage and current will stay constant, and you can add larger magnets to the outside to get more force out of it. And the limited stroke length makes it ideally suited for a solenoid motor or engine, whatever you want to call it. But you'll have essentially a really high RPM, driving and then the step down, the friction wheel technique will create a gear reduction. So if you have like 500 RPM at the solenoid engine, then the main rotor would be, we can step down the, using a gear train or, whatever is required, lever arm, levered disc, I guess. And, because this thing maxes out at about, over 60 RPM. Between 60 and 100 RPM is probably a safe operating speed. So I'm real happy about that. The sad thing about the scooter motors is they require when you turn them on, it's a 10 amp draw on the battery system. So more work to fabricate a solenoid engine motor. More expensive, but bigger magnets, voltage and current remain constant, you get a higher output. So just documenting the thoughts, and we'll have more to report in the future. Gorgeous day in upstate New York. Hope everybody has a chance to enjoy the day. Cheers.